Is a detox actually dangerous? Well, yes, it can be. If you've ever considered doing a detox or wondered why someone might want to do one, watch on as I explain some of the ways that a detox can actually be dangerous and what you can do and how you can choose the right one so that it's not only effective but also safe. Hi, I'm Alexis Wadeland, osteopath at Blossoming Me. Join me as I delve further into the world of detoxification and some of the common pitfalls that different detoxification programs out there could have. As I mentioned in an earlier video, a stimulating detox actually causes our bodies to release those toxins from tissues where they've been stored, and it sends them to the liver for neutralization. And this actually increases the amount of toxins present within our bloodstream and our livers, and so it increases the amount that our liver needs to process. In other words, it increases our toxic load, if only for a short time. If our bodies have enough nutrients, antioxidants to allow full water solubility, neutralization, conjugation and binding, and expulsion, then our bodies have enough ability to cope. And it can help us to both reduce our overall toxic load and to feel great. It can be easy though, if you would like to just budge a few of those belly fat kilos, to maybe be tempted to try one of the stimulating detoxes, one that might be all the rage, touted as helping many A-grade celebrities to lose weight or something like that. Your body might be able to cope, but if in reality you have more toxins stored in your body than you know about and you don't have the excess of nutrients required, then the temporary skyrocketing of the toxic load in your body will have negative consequences. Most trending detoxes do not have enough, if any, of the correct antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and cofactors required for possibly either, let alone both, of the two phases of liver detoxification. It needs to occur fast enough and to completion. If not, this will result in increased inflammation, plus DNA and cell damage, on top of making our bodies work harder and using much more energy. In such a situation, there is a high likelihood of experiencing symptoms of a detox flu, as well as cravings, hunger pains, and low energy. Given this, it could be pretty hard to stick to the restrictive program, wouldn't you say? And well, this might actually seem a little opposite to our intention when we started one of these detoxes, right? Instead of giving our bodies a rest and a chance to catch up, like a more gentle food-based detox can, it has actually made our body have to work harder. And if you feel drained when you're finished, or you don't even get the chance to finish because of how crap you're feeling, then you can be pretty sure that the nutrient and energy stores that you had have been further depleted. It wouldn't be that surprising then to end up binging on high energy comfort foods. And that, well, can make you regain any weight that you might have lost and add more toxins to boot. That, on top of any nutrient deficiencies, energy depletion, cell, tissue, and DNA damage, and increased load on your body is now going through. It likely could cause or worsen a backlog in your intestines. This will create discomfort, reduced digestion, and less effective toxin removal as you move forward with your normal life after this supposed health kick. Someone with low vitality or overall health may already be experiencing an overload of toxins as experienced by their inflammation and pain, etc., and have a tendency to fall over the edge because their bodies already have such low resilience. These people are already struggling just in everyday life, suffering from fatigue, multiple food or chemical sensitivities, and an inability to handle doing much of anything at all without feeling terrible and crashing, often for many days. In this situation, a strong detox will increase the free floating toxins and free radicals, causing more cell and DNA damage and inflammation to a point well beyond their ability to manage. It causes an immune type response, and as these bodies try desperately to mop up the excess free toxins. And as a result, they feel a really strong, hard crash and a worsening of their symptoms that I expect they would have been trying to improve by doing something healthy. This is not what we want when we are feeling so fragile and so low. Such bodies require a slow, gentle, and kind touch. If, on the other hand, a whole food-based detox is followed, the nutrients required for both phases of liver detoxification are present, and there are extra antioxidants available to mop up any excess of free radicals that become available in the system. So nutrient deficiencies won't be an issue. These programs are easy to follow as you are filled with delicious and yet densely nutritious foods. They don't overstimulate the liver detoxification. Instead, they boost our body's natural nutrient status, enough for our clever bodies to decide that it's actually safe to deal with some of the excess toxins that it has stored. And you won't feel a crash or feel the detox flu or any aching or feel drained, because your body will only release what it's actually able to fully process and remove. It is just optimizing our body's natural detoxification processes and supporting it in its ability to do what it wants to do, in its constant effort to tend towards the best health it is actually capable of. So that is the first essential component in a safe and effective detox: nutrients. The second essential component in a safe and effective detox is ensuring that our elimination processes are functioning. So as I have mentioned previously, part of our detoxification process is the moving of the now safely bound toxins to our kidneys, our skin, our lungs, and our intestines for removal. In order for this to occur, all of these avenues must be open and working. So a good detox includes ways to help our skin pores to open, our lungs to work well, to support our kidney function, and to ensure that our bowels are moving regularly and clearing completely. What I mean by this is that if there is a backlog of stool sitting up there, even when our bowels actually are emptied daily, there can still be a backlog present. Bits of sticky stuff can coat the bowel if our stool isn't actually the right consistency. And that stuff just stays there and affects, well, among other things, the reabsorption of water that happens in our large intestines. So if our gut motility is slow, or we have constipation, or there is a backlog that we may not even be aware of, then any bound toxins present will just sit there, along with any other food particles. And as they sit there, they ferment and putrefy. And this process, apart from sounding gross, creates more toxins that will then enter the bloodstream from our intestines, causing cell damage and inflammation. So it's really essential that at the start of any detox process, we ensure that our elimination pathways are all moving well. This can be achieved in a few different ways, including some less safe options. So it's really important to seriously consider what approach you will choose to take. In keeping with a whole food-based detox, the gentlest way to ensure that our intestines are moving correctly is to remove food irritants, including common culprits, even if you didn't think that you had a problem with those. Removing meats, just for a few days at least, and ensuring that you're eating a large amount and variety of fiber-rich fruits and vegetables. By altering your diet this way, we're actually reducing the workload of our digestive systems. We remove things that might be causing pressure and backing things up. We remove things that might be causing irritation that can also trigger constipation and pain and sensitivities and inflammation. And we're adding a variety of fiber and water that not only helps to move things through, but also to feed our good gut bacteria, helping to restore the gut microbiome balance. So as you can see, there are a few things that need to be considered if you're thinking about doing a detox, or even about boosting your natural detoxification processes in your general everyday life. If you'd like to understand a little bit more about detoxification and how it could be a great way to kickstart your health journey, click on the link below and access my new free e-guide, Detox, a first step for a vital and energized you. What was your biggest takeaway? Maybe it brought up some questions for you. Could you please write any of those in the comments section? I would love to hear those big takeaways, those aha moments, and any of your burning questions so that I can actually answer them for you. Thank you so much for watching. That's it for today. So, as always, in health, bye for now.